Good morning, children. Last class, I completed what is a token and what are the different types of tokens available. That is one short answer question. And then next, I completed what is an identifier and what are the rules to declare an identifier in Java programming. Now, in this class, remaining four tokens also I will complete. What are those tokens left? Is one is literals and one is keywords, one is operators, and one more is special symbols or special characters. Like these special symbols are divided into punctuators and separators. So first, I'll begin with literals. See, while writing what I told, it is one of the token in Java. It is one of the token in Java. Next, literal means I told in the last class, it is also called as constant in Java. It is also called as constant in Java programming. So literal is one of the token in Java. It is also called as constant in Java programming. So example, you have to write integer a is equal to 10 or 20 or 30, any value. So here 10 is a literal, that is a constant. Is assigned to a variable a of the type integer. So 10 is a literal in Java programming. Different types of literals are available. What are the different types of literals available? One is integer literal, one is a floating point literal, one is a character literal, and one more is a string literal, one is a boolean literal. So these are the different types of literals available in Java programming. What are the different types of literals available? One is integer literal, one is a floating point literal, one is character literal, one is a string literal, one is a boolean literal. So these are all the literals. Briefly, I will explain in the next class. Like they will ask what is an integer literal, what are the different forms are there, what is the difference between integer literal and floating point literal, what is the difference between character and string literal, what is a boolean literal, like that short answer questions they will ask. So what is a literal, what are the different types of literals available means literal is one of the token in Java. It is also called as constant in Java programming. So example, you have to write either 10 or 20, anything. It is a constant in Java is assigned to a variable a of the type integer. Different types of literals are integer literal, floating point literal, character literal, string literal, boolean literal. So this is a one token in Java programming. So the next token is a keyword. So keyword is one of the token in Java. It is also one of the token in Java programming. One of the token in Java programming. So keyword, I told one more word, reserved word. Keywords are reserved. Keyword or reserved word. These will give special meaning in Java programming. Each and every keyword will carry a special meaning. Each and every keyword having one special meaning. These are reserved. We are not allowed to use these keywords as either class name or variable name or constructor name, etc. These are reserved. We are not allowed to use as class name, variable name, constructor name, method name, etc. The Java supports around 50 keywords are available. Java supports around 50 keywords are available in Java programming. It is a one of the token in Java program. It is also called as reserved word in Java programming. It will carry a special meaning. Each and every keyword having special meaning in Java programming. These keywords we are not allowed to use as class name, variable name, constructor name, etc. For example, practically I am showing, see, if you are trying to use keyword as a class name, then immediately it will indicate an error. See, public class ex, compile, no errors. Here the class name is ex. Instead of ex, if you are trying to use for is a keyword in Java, error immediately. See, identifier expected. If you are using capital F, then no errors. So we are not allowed to use as a class name, variable name, constructor name, method name, etc. So what are the example for keywords means, for example, if is there, while, do, switch, public, class, etc. There are 50 keywords are available in Java programming. See, once again, it is one of the token in Java programming. It is also called as reserved word. It will carry each and every keyword will carry one special meaning. Each and everything having one special. So keywords we are not allowed to use as class name, variable name, constructor name, method name, etc. Java supports around 50 keywords are there. So what are the example for keywords? If, while, do, switch, public, class, private, etc. These are the different keywords. So the next token is operators. Operators also one of the token in Java programming. We'll discuss briefly about in operators chapter. So what are the different types of operators means? Java supports different types of operators. One is arithmetical operators. One is relational operators. One is logical operators, bitwise operators, ternary operator. So these are the different types of operators available. See, arithmetical operators are like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus operator also there. It is also called remainder operator. Relational operators like greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, etc. Logical operators like logical and, logical or, etc. Bitwise operators like bitwise and, bitwise or, etc. Bitwise X are also there. And the next ternary operator we are using for true or false purpose, we are using ternary operator like this, question mark symbol. It is specified with true and false are there, separated with colon symbol. So these are the different types of operators available in Java programming. So in the next coming sessions, we will briefly explain about I will explain all the operators. Now, next type of token is special symbols. Those are categorized as punctuators and separators. So these are one of the token in Java programming. Punctuators are the punctuation signs and separators are used to separate the variables in Java programming. These two are special symbols in Java programming, categorized as punctuators and separators. So punctuators and separators are also one of the token in Java programming. So these are punctuation marks and these are used to separate the variables in Java programming. So example for punctuators are, see, punctuation marks like comma is there, full stop, that is period, and then this one semicolon, and separators like parenthesis, then square brackets, and one more is a curly braces. So these are the special symbols which are available in Java programming. To separate the statement, we are using comma, period, system dot out dot, and every statement ends with a semicolon symbol. For function call and function parameters, we are using parenthesis symbol. For array symbol, we are using square brackets. For any method block, opening brace and closing brace. So these are the different types of tokens in Java programming. So in the next session, I will start with different types of literals briefly. Thank you.